Downtown Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Vance Worley will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Machado is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Jose Abreu will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. With a moment now, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch J.J. Hardy in this one. He's a shortstop that doesn't look that great athletically, but some of the plays he makes, he'll just make your jaw drop. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards, so he can be an impact player in this one.
Todd Frazier will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Trumbo, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hosed.
A man left for the White Sox. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Eric Johnson on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cabrera going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Chris Davis will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A two-run shot for Chris Davis. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Machado on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting fifth, designated hitter
Pedro Alvarez will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In there, no balls, and
it's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
right fielder Mark.
So a 2-run shot to left. Now 5-0. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little late on the chance. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather. And he'll to the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
J.J. Hardy will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alex Avila will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Avila.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting
With the
sixth,
big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Standing in now, Brett Laurie. And a foul pop behind the plate. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
batting 7th, the designated hitter,
Avisail Garcia will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Two and 1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Tyler Saladino set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They can't chip. Caleb Joseph will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Matt Albers is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Eaton, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Adam Jones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 6.
Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. J.B. Shuck will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
J.B. Shuck.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third.
Fielder number 1.
Adam Eaton in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Lifted the other way to left center. Flaherty is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones moves over, and that ends the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 19.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Pedro Alvarez will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
One 0 count. Here it is. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Mark Trumbo will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard toward the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. J.J. Hardy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Caleb Joseph is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores. Throw to the plate goes right by him. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score. Adam Jones strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoen.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch that's been in the zone this inning has been hit hard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Frazier is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. This already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate.
First baseman,
Jose Abreu is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Todd Frazier will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. He flew out in his last at-bat. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or bet.
J.J. dives. What a stop. The throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chris Davis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
first baseman, Chris.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting,
Pedro Alvarez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Lowry with the sliding stop. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in.
But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Ryan Flaherty will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Shuck is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. J.J. Hardy gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We played 4 full. Brett Lawrie heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
On the ground up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Avisail Garcia is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Tyler Saladino will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now. Caleb Joseph comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Zach Putnam is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Caleb Joseph is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The second baseman, number 6,
Jonathan Scope stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 11-9. J.B. Shuck will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Up next for the White Sox,
Adam Eaton
right fielder.
will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Left fielder,
Melky
number 50.
Cabrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is... Chris Davis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Pedro Alvarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jose Abreu will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Right side. Scope's able to get there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Alex Avila will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
To wind up, and a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Full count now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mark Trumbo will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. Caleb Joseph ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And that will conclude matters here in. Brett Laurie will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Avisail Garcia will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Garcia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Underhanded flip. Hardy for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Now batting.
Tyler Saladino will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. J.B. Shuck will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
But this is speared by the first baseman, Adam Eaton. Will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And this will be put away easily for the. Adam Jones will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Nate Jones will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and taken in out there for the first out.
The second base.
In now, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Showtrack. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cabrera ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the ninth in this one. Melky Cabrera will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jones looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. There goes Cabrera. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and in fact no throw as he's into third easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Well, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Taken high and deep to right. Trumbo looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Pedro Alvarez. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.